In my hands right here, I have a book. This book is called Non-Western Educational Traditions. This video we're doing right now is about education. But in this book, when we want to get specific and talk about education, this book is by Timothy Reagan. When you start reading this book, you start finding a lot of strange things when you talk about the differences between Western education and East and non-Western educational traditions. When you think about education, to me, that ties a lot into jobs. You go to school to, get your diploma, your degree, and then you get a job. But when you think about it, and you think about the curriculums in schools, for me, it's kind of a question as to why are we not being taught certain things? Like, why is law not a common part of the curriculum? Why is that not a common course? If it's something I'm expected to abide by that can directly affect my freedom, why is that not something I'm automatically privy to or something that's being taught to me as a requirement? When you think about government and schooling, for me it has to be some type of motive behind it. Why do I have to come to you? Because if you want me to come to you, it must mean that you have certain agendas that are already in place that the most I can do is be put into a slot. But I cannot go against that. I cannot go against the grain. You know what I'm saying? I can't go against it. So for me, it's like when you really start thinking about education, you have to start reevaluating careers because, there's only certain areas in life where you really can feel successful or you can feel like you've, obviously anything with a lot of money. But there are certain fields that are bigger than others, specifically when you're talking about the urban black communities, when you talk about sports or music or certain things like that. And even when you're just talking about on the education level, when you're talking about being a doctor or a lawyer, there's only certain fields you can go into. But for a lot of complaints we have as a people, it probably would be important for us to try to either inject ourselves into those fields or be self-taught. Because the thing is, there's nothing wrong with you sending your child to any regular school. And you can always teach them what you need to teach them in your own personal time. And just let them get a lot of the basics and things to get through life through the actual curriculum, through the government system. But the way it's kind of set up, it seems like there has to be an agenda behind it because it all goes hand in hand. When you talk about law, when you talk about entertainment, schooling, and when you talk about capitalism. So for me, we have to be able to value different things. We have to start valuing different careers because as long as things are like they are, people gonna only want to pursue certain fields in life, and that leaves a lot of the fields that are most important that doesn't have, there's nobody there who's gonna care. You see what I'm saying? Because we are chasing other things, and the things that we need at the ground, at the foundation of it, the people we need in place, the teachers, if you're gonna have some type of local politician, the doctors, the nurses, the people just in your community who would actually give a damn, we don't have people in place to do that. And I think a lot of that goes to us not valuing those positions in life. So for me, I think it's important for us to start reevaluating education and trying to think about the types of education and start thinking about curriculum that can be beneficial to the black youth and not just beneficial to an imperialistic system and to a capitalistic racist system. Let's get on this education tip. History is only one part of that. We got to start being educated in things that can be beneficial to our communities and to us as individuals. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to see you next time.